The sound of rain, heavy drops tapping on the roof of an old bus. You hear a siren wailing somewhere far away. You don't know yet that today you will die. It all started with the rain. At first, people thought it was just a cold, a scratchy throat, rising fever, aching body, and then they started coughing up blood. The virus does not forgive mistakes. It moves fast through your veins. It eats you from the inside, turning you into something hungry, something that doesn't feel pain, something that can hear other hearts beating. Do you remember how it started? The news talked about a strange illness in another city. We laughed, made memes. Then a dog bit someone. Then that person bit their neighbor, and the virus became the air. You walk down the street, and there are bodies everywhere. Some are groaning, crawling, leaving bloody trails. Some have already stood up, and now they look at you with empty eyes. You try to run, but they can hear you breathing. You hide inside a store, close the door, but you hear them scratching at the glass with their black nails. You hear them whisper, rasping. You hear how much they want you. They want you. The city hums. The wind pushes the red rain across empty streets. You see broken cars. You see the dead getting up. You hear their screams. You smell the rot. For a moment, you think this is the end. But then you hear the radio. Someone says, "If anyone can hear this, move to the bridge, to the north. There is still a safe zone there." You understand you need to get out. You open the door and run, jumping over bodies, racing through puddles of blood. They are coming for you. They do not stop. You hear them scream when they catch your scent. You see one fall, but stand back up with a twisted leg. And keep walking. Keep coming. Keep coming. They don't need speed. They need time. And they have plenty of it. You find other survivors. A couple of people with empty eyes but still alive. They whisper they have seen the virus change. Some of the zombies became smarter. They started setting traps. They started waiting. At night, you hear one of them crying. You hear someone coughing. You know he is already infected. You close your eyes and hear the city screaming. Screams, sirens, gunshots, and laughter. The laughter of those who still don't understand that this is the end. You hear them tearing flesh. You hear them crunching bones. You hear them whisper, "Join us." But you want to live. You want to fight. You want to see the sun rise over a city without screams. You know they are coming. You hear them. You hear the drops of blood dripping from their torn skin onto the asphalt. Drip, drip, drip. You know the virus is close. You know even the air is filled with death. You know you only have one choice: to run while you still can. And when you take your last breath of this rotten air, you will remember how this rain started. The rain that brought the Red Death with it. And you will remember you are still alive. The story is only beginning. You are still alive, but the city is dying. At night, you hear the screams echo through the empty streets, bouncing off broken windows. You hear the sirens, but there is no one left to answer them. You see the fires, but there is no one left to put them out. You move quietly, step by step, holding your breath, hoping they will not hear you. But they always hear you. You see them in the shadows, standing, swaying, sniffing the air for you. Their skin is torn, their eyes empty, but their hunger is endless. You found a group of survivors hiding in an old warehouse. They look at you with hollow eyes, clutching weapons made from pipes and knives taped to sticks. No one talks much. Everyone listens. Listening for footsteps. Listening for breathing that is not yours. At night, You hear the scratching. You hear them outside, dragging their nails along the metal walls. You hear them whispering in voices that should not exist. Join us. One of the survivors is coughing. You see the blood on his hand. You see the fear in his eyes. You all know what will happen next. In the morning, he is gone. The door is open. Blood on the floor, leading outside. You know he did it to protect you, but you also know he will come back, because they all come back. You move again. You head north, remembering the message on the radio. You see the bridge in the distance, covered in fog. You see shapes moving on it. You feel hope, but also fear. You get closer, and you see them, hundreds of them, stumbling, crawling, waiting. They know the living will come here. They are waiting for you. You hide under a broken truck, holding your breath as they pass by. You see their feet, broken and bleeding. You hear their groans, their teeth grinding. You feel your heart pounding so loud that you are sure they will hear it. But they keep moving. You wait, and when the night comes, you move again. One step, then another. You see lights ahead, faint, flickering, a camp, a wall of buses and cars with fires burning inside. You hear voices, human voices. You almost cry, but you don't. You walk closer, raising your hands, whispering that you are alive, that you are not infected. A flashlight shines in your eyes. Don't move, a voice says. You freeze. The light shakes, looking at you. You see the person holding it. Dirty face, tired eyes, but alive. They lower the light. Welcome, they say, to the last place left. You step inside the camp, and you see children sleeping under blankets. People sitting around fires, eyes hollow, but alive. You hear the walls shaking as the dead gather outside. You know it is not over. But for tonight, you are safe. For tonight, you are still alive. But the dead are waiting. And the rain is coming again. The red rain. The story is not over yet. You are safe. For now, the walls shake at night. You hear them outside, scratching, moaning, whispering. Join us. You hear the children crying. You hear people praying. You hear the rain begin to fall, tapping on the metal walls like cold fingers. The red rain. You sit by the fire watching the others. No one talks much. Everyone is waiting for the morning, hoping the walls will hold. You see her, a small girl holding a stuffed bear with one eye missing. She looks at you, her eyes empty, tired. She has seen too much. She knows what the world has become. You close your eyes, trying to remember what it was like before. Before the rain, before the screams. But all you see is blood. In the middle of the night, you hear a scream. You grab your weapon, running to the wall. You see them, hundreds of them, pushing against the cars, climbing over each other, their hands reaching, their mouths open. You see something else. Some of them are watching you, not stumbling, not groaning, watching. Their eyes move, following the lights. They pull the others back, clearing the cars, making a path. They are smarter now. You hear the leader of the camp shouting, telling everyone to get ready. People are crying, holding knives, pipes, guns with only a few bullets left. The dead begin to climb. You swing your weapon, pushing them back, but they keep coming. Their hands grab, their teeth snap. The smell of rot fills the air. You see one of the smart ones standing back, pointing, guiding the others. You lock eyes for a moment. It smiles. You feel fear like never before. The wall breaks. They pour in, screaming, moaning, grabbing. You run, pulling the girl with the bear, telling her not to look back. You see people fall, screaming, disappearing under the swarm. You keep running. You reach the back gate, pushing it open, running into the dark forest, the screams fading behind you. The rain falls harder, washing the blood from your hands, but not from your mind. You hear them in the trees, moving, searching. You find a small cabin, broken and empty. You hide inside, holding the girl close, telling her to stay quiet. Outside, you see them moving between the trees, sniffing the air. The smart one is there, looking at the cabin. It knows you are inside. You hold your breath. You are still alive, but for how long? The story is not over yet. End of the first part.